I'm going to be competing in a 4-round tournament in Dubai. I'm very interested to see how we get. I'm very interested to get your feedback on my rounds as well. So I managed to film a lot of each round. So we're going to be jumping in and out, talking about a couple of the different areas that, well, didn't go great and that did go really great as well. Also, just to note, I'm going to be doing a couple of little giveaways throughout this video as well. So stay tuned. There's some decent little bit of merchandise to be won along the way. Good luck to me. We're starting off at Arabian Ranches. It's the Golfing Days Pro-Am. We're going to be followed up by Trump Dubai, Dubai Hills, and the home of the DP World Tour Championship, the Earth Course at Jumeirah Golf Estates. 4 incredible golf courses, beautiful weather, shorts and t-shirt. What more can you need other than some good golf? Let's go. Right, let's get this tournament underway. 4 rounds, Arabian Ranches to start. Right to left dogleg, par 4 to get me underway. I was a bit nervy on the first tee, and also a quick intro to my playing partners for the week as well. We had a great week. Some turbulent golf, some good, some bad. We all kind of experienced it. First shot of my brand new SM10s. Review of those coming very, very soon. Nicely in there at pin high, and just trying to get a bit quick feel for the greens. 2 putt par to get me started. Second hole was a par 3, so a lovely 7-iron into a roundabout pin high as well. And this putt right to left up the hill was going in at some pace, to be honest with you. It's a good job it hit the hole, and we go into the red early on. Par 5 next, lovely tee shot down the centre. 250 to the flag, 220 to the front, so I opted with the 4-iron because I didn't fancy taking too much off the 3 wood, so it just left me right towards the front edge. Lovely pitch again, 52 degree, going in quite low with loads of spin, left it around about 8 feet for birdie. And this to go 2 under par, which would have been a fantastic start to the tournament. Just caught that low lip there, which was a shame. Tap in par. No.
I don't think I was going to do that, you know.
Talk to me about that missed putt. I'm not normally that bad. I'm really not. That was a shocker. And the annoying thing is, you lip out for birdie, and then I didn't just kind of go in one-legged and try and tap it in with one arm, did I? I actually just kind of stood over it and just had this weird feeling in my head that it wasn't going to go in. That's not a great place to be when you're putting. So, with that being said, I'm going to be giving away, probably should keep this, the Back to Basics Golf Putting Mirror. It's incredible. It's got the putting arc on it. You've got the gates as well with it that you can put in. It's for both left-handers and right-handers, so there's no discrimination with these guys whatsoever. So comment down below, give me the Back to Basics Putting Mirror, and you will be in the draw to win that. The cut-off date for all of these prizes is going to be the last day in February. So it's not very long away at all. Right, next hole is a really horrible driving hole. Massive dogleg and into a really narrow fairway. In the past I've hit 3 wood, just coming off a stupid 3 putt, so drivers out. See what happens.
Right, so I've got 150. I'm going to go up a club, take the legs out, and then hope for the best. It's a tight looking pin position, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to go for it still. Sit, sit, sit! Spin! Ah! It's nearly bloody brilliant.
Just ever so slightly over hit it, left myself this awkward, horrible putt, huge swinger. It's one of those you hit it too hard, it doesn't break enough and you can look very, very silly. Under hit it like I just did then and you look silly again. Thankfully managed to clean up for par. Next couple of holes as well, 3 putted down the next, which was really, really frustrating. So I kind of made another bogey there. Bogey up the par
3 as well with another 3-putt. Second shot, third shot here into the par 5, trying to bounce straight back with a birdie. Lovely little pitch shot again, really nice control on the brand new wedges. They do feel so much better when you get a new wedge in your hand. And a birdie 4.
Just following on from that lovely birdie up 8, I double bogeyed 9. I hit a massive drive. It's kind of cuts in a little bit, so I caught a bit of sand. Indecisive with my second shot out of the sand, like the desert sand, which is the worst thing you can do. Caught it a touch heavy. Indecisive again, hit it well, but underhit it, left it short of the green. So short of the green in 3, pitched on 2 putts, made a double bogey, which was a nightmare, really. Feel like I played well and I've gone out in 39 shots, having felt like I played well and missed a lot of opportunities out there. 10th hole, bounced back with a great birdie. I actually hit a 5-iron off the tee. I could have gone up to like a 3-wood, so I was way back. I actually had 200 yards in, behind a tree in the middle of the fairway. And I hit this shot. I don't know where it's come from. I was kind of inspired by my good friend Mac Boucher. I went up a club to a 4-iron and I hit this kind of slinging fade around the tree. And I actually hit a provisional after it because I thought I'd airmailed the green into the garbage at the back. So I hit another one with a 5-iron and it ended up about 20 foot short of the pin. I get up to the green. My first ball is about 6 foot away. Rolled it in for a birdie. So again, another fantastic bounce back. I've kind of gone birdie. I've gone bogey, birdie, double bogey, birdie. So I kind of need to kind of sort myself out a little bit, get a few more pars in there, stop making some silly mistakes, and maybe it's through rust. Who knows? But let's jump over to the 11th tee, see what happens next.
Here again, a decent tee shot, ran out of fairway. Really nicely controlled 8-iron to the back of the green, but once again it's another 3-putt to add to my woes. So really struggling on the greens today. 12th hole, nice little par 3. Found the, I think it was pitching wedge off the tee. Didn't quite get it up to the hole. It was bang on line. Bounce back. Shame I didn't catch these on camera, but bounce back with back-to-back birdies. Par 5 and a par 4. Now this is a drivable par 4 as well, so I've got 3-wood out trying to hit that big high draw onto the green. Managed to get right onto the front edge. Just a shame the flag was so far back. Really good first putt though, and rolled it into around about 3 to 4 feet. So I've got a short birdie putt to try and go 3 birdies in a row. And there's another mistake on the green, so it's a 3-putt again. Leave me with a par, which was again super frustrating. 16th hole, played it really well, lovely tee shot. Again, used the 4-iron for my second shot, got myself just short of the green, pitched it onto the green, and here we are for a birdie. This should have really been 4 in a row, but 3 out of 4 birdies, and we're starting to bounce back quite nicely. Got myself back to level par at this stage. 17th hole, par 3, really tricky one. Tried to hit a big slinging draw into a left pin, slightly overdid it, but just about managed the 2-putt. I actually held about a 6-footer for par. 18, played pretty awful off the tee, duck hooked it off the tee, but hit an amazing 4-iron from 210 out of the sand to this point here. Left myself pin high, very outside chance of birdie. But I'm afraid, once again, another 3-putt, the 5th 3-putt of the round to finish with a 1 over par. What could have been lots of blue and red on that scorecard. It could have been a really good opening round, but
the frustration levels of that round of golf. 1 over par with 5 3-putts. What's happening? That is kind of so good, tee to green. So bad on the greens. It can only get better from here, surely. 1 over par through the first round, which, if I'm honest with you, I'd have taken that on the first tee. but not with the way I played in the end. I was pretty disappointed. Really wanted to shoot in the red. Felt like I had a good bit of momentum going as well. Never mind, not to be. The leaders are in at 6 under, so I'm already 7 back. Right, over to Trump Dubai.
Next round, we're at Trump. So again, big wide open fairway to hit off the tee. So driver and a 52-degree wedge into the green, just like a little punchy one. Knocked it into around about 25 feet. The difficulty here, I kind of hit that slope and it spun back, so it was nearly a really, really good shot. Put back up the hill into grey, and then once you get to the top of the hill, it goes down grey into the flag, so really, really difficult to judge the speed of the greens here again. So obviously after playing Arabian Ranches, I was a little bit tentative. Opening par start. Lovely tee shot down the second, and actually didn't really want to go for this, but when I got up to the ball, I thought, let's go for it. And yeah, that's not the best reaction, I do agree. Into the water, and I made a 6.
Right, let's talk through that slamming of the club. That's so frustrating. You know what? I hit a poor tee shot down the second, so I almost kind of said to the guys as I was going down the fairway, I was like, I've hit it bad enough off the tee to stop the temptation to hit the green in 2 over water with a 3-wood. Get to it, 256 to the flag. 235 covers water. I was like, I'll be fine. 3-wood comes out. I kind of wasn't overly confident, so you guys may not have noticed it, but I actually kind of hit it quite quickly. So I didn't do my kind of routine as I normally would have done. I kind of rushed it a little bit, caught it heavy, and just a bit of frustration shows there as I did that. So, as an apology to all of the golfing world, I'm going to be giving away one of these incredible Reflow hoodies. This is the brand new range for this year, 2024. The ranges just get better and better. I love this. You might even recognise this hoodie from a video that I filmed with England striker Harry Kane, where he did the most incredible trick shot I've ever seen live. So if you want to win this Reflow hoodie, just jump down in the comments section below and say, give me a brand new Reflow hoodie. Also, just to multiply your chances of winning, whilst you're down there, do another comment and say, give me a Reflow hat. I have got 6 of these to give away. Now, I'm not really a hat guy. You will have I mean, they've literally still got the cardboard in. You will never see me wearing a hat, and that's why. The hats themselves are brilliant, but my head, I'm just not a hat head. It's just not the one. Right, let's talk through the front 9 of Trump. After that 6 down the par 5, the next hole, the par 3, is like one of the scariest par 3s in the world. Got off there with a par, 2-putt par, really happy. Double bogey down the next. Kind of silly, talked my playing partners into not hitting it down this particular line because it was pointless going that way. But then thought I was the big dog and tried to go down that line. So, didn't make the fairway, got caught in a bit of sand, fatted my second shot, duffed my 3rd shot onto the green, 3-putted, made 6. Brilliant, well done, well done. Absolute moron. So now at this point, I am 3 over par through about 5 holes. Really good bounce back. Par 3 next hole, is a bit of a, sometimes you just got to kind of, it's like a big slope in par 3 and you can kind of land it, take a club less, land it short, and it will just kind of run. You always feel like it's going to run quite close. So birdied that, stiffed it into the one after that, birdied the next one. Amazing 2-putt, I have to say, if I'm being perfectly honest with myself, down the next hole as well. The 8th hole is a very, very short par 4, where I knocked it into probably with a lob wedge into my second shot from 30 yards, 40 yards into about 6, 7 feet. Missed it. And then the 8th hole was a nice 2-putt birdie. So, did all right through 9, managed to get myself back to level par. 10th hole, my God, the green is about the size of this table, where the flag was on that green at the very, very back. Hit a beautiful little chip, having just missed the green, and it just kept going and going and going. Rolled off. So I actually did quite well to make a bogey there, because with my putting and the way it's been for the previous, like, 28 holes, that could have also been a double. So I made bogey. 11th tee shot, really nice. And here we are now hitting into the 11th. One of my playing partners made birdie. So Matt, well, was it Matt? Was it Matt? Matt, was it you? Might have been you. Well done, good birdie. So yeah,
beautiful hole going back towards the clubhouse.
Pushy.
Outside chance of birdie. This was a huge swinging putt and still managed to leave it on the low side. Not much really happened in this back nine. Quite a frustrating one, really. Quite sloppy golf overall, to be honest. Kept the ball relatively well in play, but just didn't make the use. Didn't really maximise my opportunities. Here's another one, the 13th hole, par 5. Actually carved this one out to the right. Lovely 4-iron back into play. Wedge onto the green to about 8 feet. Managed to miss the putt again. As you can see there, 4 pars in a row. 14 was a very good par actually after a disappointing tee shot. This was this was left. Right to left wind. I've hit a draw and I've pulled it, so I've gone, and it slopes away from you as well. So once that ball lands on the left side, it bounces further left. You can see how far away I am here. Managed to hit this one really quite poorly. I kind of caught it semi-thin, so I wasn't happy with it, but the boys were like, oh, great shot, great shot. I think literally just got one of those ones that just checks on landing, so that was quite lucky. And then also managed to save this one, which was lucky.
Go for that.
It was quite a tricky one here. Dogleg right, 16th hole, difficult one, but managed to make par. 17's a super short par 3, like a gap wedge off the tee. 18's a big dogleg round to the left-hand side, just the left side of the clubhouse, so the water all the way around. I've been hitting fades all day, so I aimed at the corner of the water, and lo and behold, the ball did not move. It was running round the camber of the water, and then eventually fell in, as you can see from my reaction. No grass was harmed in the slamming of my club. Took a drop, popped it onto the green. Obviously, having hit a poor tee shot, I was kind of being a little bit tentative with my what is my 3rd shot. This for par, and ended up having to tap in for a bogey. So quite a disappointing round. A little bit scrappier than the day before. Less 3 putts. Just didn't really give myself enough chances in that back nine. So we're a total 3 over par for the tournament, and again the leaders have extended their lead, having shot another 4 or 5 under, so I'm absolutely miles behind. 10th tee start round Dubai Hills. Beautiful golf course. I really fancy my chances here, and especially the actual front nine is where you make your score. So I was confident, feeling really good. Parred up the first, hit a super shot of the into my 2nd shot into that par 5, made birdie. Really stupid double bogey. I actually fatted a tee shot with a 3-wood, and it just kind of left me miles back. Managed to bounce back with a birdie, and then I got to the 17th and 18th, which are probably the 2 hardest holes on the golf course. Played them amazingly well. This is a 5-iron from 190 yards into wind, literally into around about 6 to 8 feet. Just missed it though, but overall not a bad opening 9 holes. First hole, beautiful tee shot over the bunkers, straight down the middle of the fairway, wedge in, and managed to hole a putt for a birdie. Just missed my birdie on the 2nd, the par 3 as well. This one now is a drivable par 4, so I was actually thought when I hit this, I hit it so pure, I thought I'd 100% have hit the green. I left it just short, I just overplayed my pitch, and managed to then miss the birdie putt, which was disappointing.
Right, following on from that 3rd hole, I actually didn't do any more filming until I got to the 7th tee, and that was just a couple of portrait videos that I uploaded onto Instagram. So, kind of talking you through the next couple of holes after that, I played pretty solid. I birdied the par 5, which is kind of one of the most iconic tee shots in Dubai, where you're hitting literally straight at the Burj Khalifa. Next hole is a drivable par 4, and I left it just shy of the front edge, but the flag was all the way at the back. We're talking 30 yards. I stood there with a wedge and a putter, and I was like, I should be putting this, but I want to chip it. I'm very similar to Trump when I had that 3-wood in my hand, and I was like, just rushed my way through it to not think too much about it. I did exactly that with the wedge and duffed it about 5 yards in front of me, so it's on the green now. So managed to 2-putt that, which one of those. Imagine like nearly driving a green, duffing a chip and 3-putting, making bogey. I would have been livid. Thankfully, I was still livid with the par. Next hole, I mean, I've played this hole so many times and I've always hit drive, a little slidey one around the corner. I thought, no, I'll hit a 3-wood, little draw. I'm hitting a draw today. Dog leg left to right, so I'd hit a draw into the kind of into the corner. Buttoned it like perfect, and this thing just airmailed the fairway straight into a bush. I was like, oh my god, that's gone miles. Grabbed a provisional, went again. It's Stableford, so grabbed a provisional, went again. Did the exact same. Like, I'm not joking you with these shot tracers. They're on the same line, both with unbelievable strikes. Just that one time when you just wanted that necky, shanky feel off the face, so it just pops out with 50 yards less distance. But no, these were absolutely buttoned into a bush. Very, very frustrating. Managed to find my first, and I had to pitch backwards. So I actually pitched it backwards about 50 yards. Left myself 200 yards into the flag. I missed the green, chipped on, 2-putted, made double, so 0 points for the Stableford side of it. So really frustrating kind of 7th hole, and then the 8th hole as well. Ended up 3-putting on down 8 from probably about 15 foot for birdie. So really just kind of like a an annoying end to the round. Hit a lovely punch shot into 9, which was my last hole. And yeah, just a frustrating round. Dubai Hills to me was kind of earmarked as one of the rounds where I was going to shoot in the red. I just wanted to shoot in the red this week. I felt like I've played really solid and I've probably just not been on it enough to convert and to stop the silly mistakes. I'm calling them rusty mistakes. So the tee to green game is there. The short game and the putting, the finer details of putting together a good round just haven't been there over the first 3 days. So, little giveaway for this round of golf is going to be this little thing on my wrist here. It is the ShotScope G5 GPS watch. Really nice one. It's got the buttons on this one, so it's not the touchscreen one. It's got the buttons on it. Gives you front, middle and back. Perfect little watch for your round of golf. This could be yours. This literally one could be yours. Drop in the comments below. Give me a ShotScope G5 watch. Last round of golf, we're going to be playing at the Earth Course Jumeirah Golf Estates, my old home. I was there for 4 years. Again, fancied myself for a good round of golf. Let's see. Right then, 4th and final round of this tournament week, and off to a decent start. Lovely tee shot, really nice second shot. Well, nice connection. Airmailed the green into the back bunker.
Can't believe I've gone too far. Oh, I thought I played that really well.
Really short-sided from here. Very tricky third shot. Ended with a pitch on and a 2-putt bogey. On the day, it was a shotgun start, so we started on the 3rd hole. So that was the opening bogey, not ideal. Next hole is a huge par 3 as well. So I knew kind of going into this round that I had a couple of tough holes to start with. 3 is a tricky one, obviously, if you don't get the perfect tee shot away. 4 is about 190 yard par 3. Managed to make par, to be fair. The 5th hole straight up the hill is a shortish one, but we played it from the very back tee, so it was playing a little bit longer. Par 3, 6th, par 5, 7th. So a kind of mixture of kind of tough and kind of easy-ish, if there's any such thing, holes to get us started. And now one of the hardest, or these 2 hardest holes on the golf course, 8 and 9. 8 is a huge dogleg from right to left. You need a good tee shot here. Thankfully managed to get one middle of the fairway, second shot, and hit a bit of a pull with a bit of a draw with a tiny bit of a right to left wind. Left me very short-sided indeed, and a very difficult up the hill into grain chip shot, which I'm delighted to say went fantastically well. 9th hole did not go fantastically well with another pulled iron shot, so I ended up making a bogey there, actually after a fantastic flop shot, to be fair. I hit a 360 yard drive down both 9 and 10, and obviously bogeyed 9, hit this lovely approach shot into 10 from 75-ish yards or so. Gap wedge, 52 degree, feeling that kind of nice, soft, brand new SM10 in there. This for birdie, and just misread it. Completely low from the moment it left the club face. '11 tee shot again, lovely tee shot, really nice. Kind of just caught a bit of a probably a bad bounce based on the line that it started on. Really tricky, thick, horrible grass, really trodden down. Still kind of leftover grass from the DP World Tour Championship, which they make incredibly thick. Hopped it over that left bunker to the very back of the green and 3-footed back for bogey.
Spun in my hand and went straight left.
Perfectly honest. Lovely kind of sawn off driver down the next forward tee. Didn't want to hit that far bunker. Got it onto the green, 2-putted for a par. So this is the part of the video where I start chucking in some excuses, because I think at this point now, I am toast. I am done. So this week for me has not only been about playing this event, it's about filming content as well. So after each round and before one of the rounds, I was filming YouTube content. So obviously tip content, review content, another course vlog as well. So one of the days I did 36 holes. It just started to get to me. So I didn't really do that much filming after this. I kind of got the iconic kind of 16 to 18, but the round just started to unravel. I'm 2 over kind of after what is the on-course 12th hole. I bogeyed 13, I bogeyed 14, I parred 15, and getting to the 16th tee, I hit a decent tee shot again and popped it onto the green, made a couple of putts. I was quite happy. But then getting to the 17th, I kind of knew I had the wrong club in my back.
159 middle, 136 front.
I'm feeling hole in one here, boys. I'm feeling it.
Are you?
Yeah, I've got a feeling. So.
I'm feeling middle of the green, personally.
I hope it just stays dry. It feels like quite a long way, 150. Into the wind. Wind off the left. Go. Yeah. I wasn't totally wrong.
So I kind of suppose that's a disappointing way to bring this video to an end. With it being Stableford, I didn't hit another one. I would like to say I was done. I was absolutely shattered. So if we call that a double, I parred 18. Parred back up the first, parred the first and parred the second. So parred in from there, 2 holes. So disappointing round, but yeah, I was pretty shattered. Massive thank you to Golfing Days for hosting an incredible pro-am. Brilliant, loved it, enjoyed. Well, did I love it? Yeah, I did love it. Enjoyed it. Definitely going to be competing again next year. Hopefully in the meantime, I actually play a bit more golf competitively to just get rid of some of the silly mistakes. I feel like, weirdly, as I'm sat here now, I think I shot 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about a 6 over final round, which gives me a total of 10 over for the week, which doesn't really feel fair, because I probably had around 8 to 10 3-putts in there. So silly mistakes, obviously, lots of them. I think every player can say that they have them. But feel pretty good about my game, which is interesting, isn't it? Just such a funny game, golf. Such a funny game. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Plenty of prizes and competitions and bits and bobs on offer for you to win. So you can literally be in the draw to win all of them. Just comment on them separately so I can put them into a draw. Thanks for watching again. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Maybe bring some more content like this again if you have enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Also, if you feel like any of your mates would have enjoyed this video as well, please share the link for them to watch too. See you again, guys.